Good evening, everyone. You join us for this 5-over match between the Punjab Power and Gujarat. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the dashing David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. The home team winning the toss and have decided to bat first.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Short is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
No!
Decisive running might have got them too. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily, so in the end, poor running.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowler!
Good return, back from the deep. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over, 15 runs coming from it. The Kings are 15 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Middle that one. Great timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah.
Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Livingston, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Absolutely nailed it.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Livingston didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Catch.
Super shot that.
Really good shot that, as they're now into the 20s. They can take plenty of confidence from it going forwards.
Catch it.
4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Hit that hard, nailed it.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yeah.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Good bit of timing there.
This innings rollicking towards 50 now. Huge hit for 6.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Nice shot.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling. Yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership. Between
Solid
these
partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
That brilliantly.
two. The batsman brings up their half century.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far. That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Right out of the middle.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Super piece of timing.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. That's out. Caught.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Khan won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Beaten on the drive.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Padding up to that.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Khan ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Catch!
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
And that's the end of the innings. Gujarat have been set a target of 100 runs. A mountain to climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start, but one of these two surely has to go on to score big. Power and precision in that shot. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
The batting team are now on.
Williamson comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yeah.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yeah.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Opened the face of the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 9 for 1. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Loud shout.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Huge edge.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the edge.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
3 added in that over. Gujarat are 12 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Thrashed away, what a shot.
The slower ball gave them time to adjust, waits on it and drills it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Sprayed that very wide, hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Yep.
Nicely played.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yep.
Well played. Capitalised on the loose delivery on the leg side.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yep.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Singh, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Straight to the fielder. Huge appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Edge. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yeah.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Williamson has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Big edge!
Williamson shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
That's the over. Gujarat are 47 for 2. Going with spin now. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Great shot. Great timing.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Middle that one. Great timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.